So if you want to know how to not only grow on YouTube, but also grow your business on YouTube and attract high paying clients. Well, in this video, I'm going to go over everything to do with that because most of the conventional advice you're going to get out there about YouTube and even some of it about business YouTube is completely not only wrong, but backwards, the opposite of what you're actually going to want to do. So without any further ado, we're going to hop right into the presentation for today. Today, we're going to be learning proven frameworks for turning YouTube into a sales infrastructure and not just a content platform. Because people they do YouTube, I guess, backwards. They do YouTube wrong. They think that it's kind of like a place to just have content or something, but you need to have it as a sales asset. You need to have it be a part of your funnel. So this video is not going to be about like hooks or thumbnails, or you want to structure your videos like this, et cetera, et cetera. Those are the easy parts, honestly. And those are the parts that you just do consistently and they're going to pay off over time. I'm talking more about, again, how to get sales from YouTube, how to have it into your funnel infrastructure. So a little bit about what I've been able to do in my first 10 months. This is what the screenshots look like. This is what everything was doing. 4.5 million views, 412,000 watch time, 80,000 subscribers, 40K in estimated revenue. First 10 months, absolutely crushed it. Most people struggling on YouTube have the macro completely wrong, right? They're treating it like a content platform, like I've been talking about. So these are some of the results that I've been able to get. On top of that, right, I've also been able to get tons of high ticket sales from there as well, ranging from 2K, 4K, 7K. I think I even have ones that are 8K right here at the bottom. And that's just page 1 to 20 of the 170 high ticket sales I've been able to make from there. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through everything, not just how to make good videos, but how to think about YouTube as a business tool. So the first thing to understand is the macro, which is how YouTube actually fits your business. There are 3 things simultaneously that YouTube actually is. Most business owners may be using that as one of them, but not all of them. The first is a top of funnel discovery engine. This is the obvious one. People find you through search, suggested videos, or shares, or their homepage, and they've never heard of you, and now they know that you exist. Next is the mid-funnel trust builder. Viewers go deeper, they binge more videos, spend more time with you. By the time they reach out, they're warm and sometimes even hot. Now, a good thing to also note here is that you can actually cross-pollinate really, really well with YouTube. If people look at your stuff on Instagram, they look at your stuff on LinkedIn or anywhere else, they're going to want to eventually watch your YouTube videos as well, because YouTube is, videos are just like the number one format that people want to consume. So if people are already consuming some of your content, then it's a really easy way to go and educate them even farther. And the whole rule, right, is that people need to spend more time with you, more time watching your videos and get more value from you. And YouTube is a really easy place to do that, especially with some of the strategies I'm going to be going over here as well soon. Next is on-demand sales assets. So you send videos to prospects before a call. This one's also really, really effective. Before, when people book a call, right, they're sent emails and text reminders, obviously get on the call, but also email and text reminders of what the offer is even about. Go here to watch more of a breakdown on this exact offer, on this exact system, on how your method works. Right? And in that video, they're going to get objection handles. They're going to get pre-sold. They're going to get educated. They're going to see your top testimonials and case studies. That way, once they hop on the call, they already know what it's about. Right? It's minimal. It's minimal education, which is beyond ideal. Before deciding what videos to make, get clear on how YouTube fits your specific funnel. Once that's clear, everything else becomes obvious. When it comes to actually building anything, building something, the quote unquote like offer is the end all be all, the biggest thing that you'd want to test, that you want to get right first. Well, when it comes to YouTube, the biggest thing you want to test and get right first isn't just like, well, how do I do my intro? It's not even what video title and thumbnail do I make, even though that's a huge one as well. It's how am I going to use YouTube? That's the biggest one. And then the next is like, of course, the ideas and things. So part 2 is think of your channel as a landing page. When someone lands on your channel for the first time, they're making a decision in seconds whether this person is worth their time or not. If the answer is immediately obvious, or isn't immediately obvious, then they're gone. So what a converting channel answers in the first 30 seconds. Right? Here's the questions that people are going to psychologically ask themselves in order when they get to your page. Who is this person? Who do they help? And why should I keep watching? So you want to think in series and not in single videos. The viewer who watches one video is worth almost nothing, right? They come, they watch, they leave. The viewer who watches 6 in a row, subscribes, joins your email list, books a call, is worth thousands of dollars. That difference is entirely about how intentionally you've designed the experience from start to back. So don't choose virality or don't chase it, but build a body of work that someone could binge, could watch a lot more of. Part 2.5, right? I wanted to add this in here as well because it's super, super important. Tracking and knowing what's actually working. People, I don't know why people just go about YouTube so haphazardly, just like, oh, I think I'll upload this today, I'll upload that tomorrow. No tracking, no actual insights, no data, no nothing, just completely just emotions, feelings, and everybody knows you can't run your business off of emotions and feelings because it's not going to give you the objective reality of what's going on. But with YouTube, they're like, YouTube analytics, may look at that a little bit, but that's it. This is something I almost never hear people talk about in the context of YouTube, and it might be the most important operational thing that you can do as a business owner using YouTube to get clients, which is just tracking. And I don't mean just like tracking how many views you got or the watch time, whatever. I mean tracking where your leads actually come from, where they're coming from, which videos they came from, how long they watched, which videos did they watch, did they look at your other content as well, etc. Which specific videos are driving calls, which videos have low views but high lead conversions, which videos have massive view counts but bring in nobody that's actually worth talking to, what kind of videos bring in the wrong types of leads, the lead quality, and that's a massive problem because if you don't know which videos are actually converting and driving the results that you want, you can't make more of them. You can't double down and triple down on what's working, so you're essentially just flying blind. Think about how obsessive people are when it comes to tracking their paid ads. But then those same people turn to their YouTube channel and just look at the total views and total leads and call it a day. So how do you actually do this? A couple simple ways. Simplest way is to just ask, right? When people get on the discovery call, hey man, so you're here now. What videos or something did you watch? Why did you decide to book a call with us for today? Why not a month ago? Why not a week ago? Have you been watching the videos, etc.? Then people will just be like, yeah, depending on how conversational they are, be like, yeah, I watched these videos and those videos, and I've been watching you for this long, and this is the one where I saw this. And once I heard that one thing, I was like, yeah, man, I have to book a call. That's gold right there. That's absolute gold. That's why we go into everybody's sales calls recordings and really take all the things that we learn there and apply them to the front end because it's going to speak to the people that we want. Over time, patterns are going to emerge and you'll start to see certain topics consistently attract better leads than others. On top of that, you can also use UTM parameters and other tracking softwares that are specific to YouTube that will help you really track where people came from, which videos are doing the best, etc. Part 3 is the ecosystem, right? The fact that YouTube doesn't work alone. YouTube is just the anchor. Every platform should feed every other platform with YouTube at the center where the deepest engagement and trust building actually happens. So you can take people from Instagram to YouTube. So ManyChat two-step automations are very simple. They comment a keyword, receive a DM with the full YouTube video link. This boosts Instagram engagement and drives warm traffic to long form content simultaneously. As for how that happens, I have 3 examples here. This one got 138,000 views and 500 comments. This one got only 11,000 views, which is almost nothing, but 1,200 comments because people wanted the free lead magnet. Over here, 2,000 comments and 20,000 views. Right. So, and this is on a 8-hour copywriting course, which is essentially an 8-hour BSL. Right. Hundreds, thousands of people from Instagram want to go watch this 8-hour VSL that I did. So tons and tons of sales were driven just from these Instagram posts by pushing people towards YouTube. Next is LinkedIn to YouTube. Business owners are on LinkedIn in a learning mindset. Right? There's so many business owners on LinkedIn. Most people on LinkedIn are also trying to get clients themselves. That's why they're even on LinkedIn in the first place. One insight from your latest video plus a link that converts at a high rate, LinkedIn viewers become YouTube subscribers reliably, and they're also very, very high quality views on top of that. YouTube to your email list, right? your most valuable asset. Every video drives towards a free lead magnet. 150,000 email subscribers I've built this way, all organic. Your list is the only asset that nobody can ever take from you, right? So whether like YouTube, gives you a strike or something because you said something out of pocket, or same with any of the other platforms or whatever, you're always going to have that email list of people who have signed up, watched your stuff, and are susceptible to wanting to work with you in the future. Next is email list to YouTube, right? So this is the flywheel. Email list, email your list every time you post. Every time you post on YouTube, write a little email about it with the link to the video. Early views and watch time signal the algorithm to push the video further, growing your list, which drives more early views. Once spinning, it compounds in ways no paid strategy can replicate, right? So, and the same goes with all the other platforms. As soon as you post something on YouTube, you cross-pollinate it on all your platforms. And now all of a sudden, YouTube is not only getting more views just from YouTube itself, but also from these other platforms, driving growth. And those people are going to be engaging. They already know you. They already like you. They already trust you. Super powerful way to just boost your views, boost your reach, boost your engagement, and of course, just get more leads that way as well. Part 4, what people are getting completely wrong. I have this conversation every single time I get on a call with somebody asking about how they can grow their YouTube, etc. Which is, well, can I just post 3 to 5 times per week? Can I just post like crazy and do some insane volume? And dude, listen, I totally get it. Right? I totally get just like hitting it hard as you can. I'm the guy who's made 16-hour YouTube videos, 8-hour YouTube videos over and over and over again. I've done the three videos per week thing consistently. I've tested all the results and I've come to a conclusion which is contrary to basically everybody else's. Posting 3 to 5 videos per week cuts each video's lifespan dramatically. In theory, you're like, oh, I'm going to get 3 times the views, 5 times the views. No. YouTube needs time to test and push content. Competing with yourself means your videos gets 100K views versus 3 videos, each getting like 10K views, if that's what your view level is at. Or you can just like divide this. If your videos usually get like 5K views, now they're going to get like 1K views, but you just have more videos. It's not really helping anybody. Completely different business impact. Worse is you burn out, you miss weeks, and the algorithm punishes you for inconsistency. 1 great video per week beats 3 mediocre ones, especially in the era of AI slop. Everybody is just out here going to Claude, whatever, saying, make me 4 YouTube video scripts, recording them and uploading them to where there's more videos posted now than ever. What will really make you stand out is something completely different. I'm going to talk about here in a second. Next is the clipping myth, right? So I've heard this argument before. Oh, guys like Clavicular or all these other streamers like Kai Cenat or whatever are having a bunch of army of clippers so that they can clip up their content and then like post it to everywhere. Like, dude, yeah, maybe. But again, that's not what we're trying to do. We don't want mass virality. We don't want fame. And that's kind of where the volume argument really comes from. And next is that you're going to be becoming a YouTuber instead of an actual business owner. A YouTuber optimizes for views and subscribers. A business owner using YouTube optimizes for qualified leads and closed deals. A video with 10K views that brings in 3 high-ticket clients is infinitely more valuable than a 500K views with 0 clients. So consistency is the foundation of YouTube, right? And if you can't be consistent, none of it will work at all. So the reason, or the way in which you should do this, right, is I agree you should go hard as heck, but you go really hard not on making more videos because that's not actually as useful. You go really hard on making good videos, long videos, in-depth videos, and high-effort videos. You go extremely deep on those things, and that is what's really going to drive the results. So going a little bit deeper into these as well. So these are some videos that I've uploaded. The top one is my most viewed video at 2.2 million views. And the reason why I show this is because this is a 2 million. If I would have, instead of creating this 4-hour video, just created a whole bunch of 10-minute videos instead, they wouldn't have nearly gotten this many views or this many conversions or this many leads or whatever. This gets hundreds of views every single day. Years later, hundreds of people are watching me for 4 hours. Well, there's a 4-hour VSL more or less, and it's insane. Right? And not only is it getting pushed in search, but it's also just getting pushed in browse, which means YouTube's just showing it to people because YouTube is getting a whole bunch of watch time from it. And they're getting a whole bunch of ad views from it as well, right? There's ads on this video. So they gave me 20K. Imagine how much revenue YouTube is making from these ads. Then another one. This one is optimized for search. So 84% of the volume has come from search, right? This is an example of a very strategically placed video that, again, is still getting me views to this very day, which is called what is copywriting? It's just a question, right? So when people search up the question, I'm going to pop up. When people search up the questions that have to do with your niche, you need to pop up. And those two very simple strategies, right? Having a very long, in-depth video or just having a video that is optimized for SEO are both much better working strategies for your goal, which is making money, than just posting more, right? Just posting more just to post more. The reason I bring that up is because it's something I get all the time. Next is video length and watch time, which are the real metrics. So longer videos are just going to win, period. 10-minute video at a 70% retention rate might get 7 minutes. They might get 7 minutes with you. Whereas a 40-minute video with a 50% retention rate, they'll get 20 minutes with you. A 40-minute video builds more trust, handles more objections, and does more selling. The goal is not just to make the video longer, just to make the video longer, it's to make the video need to be that long. It's have 40 minutes of quality content and not 40 minutes of just kind of like whatever content. It handles more objections and does more selling. Longer videos get more total watch time. That means more room for CTAs and signal to YouTube that your content is substantial. The ultimate expression is something like this, the 1 to 2 hour converted video that I've been talking about that walks them through the entire system, handles their objections, shows proof. It's a 2-hour sales call running on autopilot. And these have hit 100,000 views plus repeatedly. People will always tell you, bro, it's all about retention, right? You need to get people to retain. When realistically, dude, just making your videos longer is the best way to get watch time, period. Right? I mean, retention, don't get me wrong. Right, we want people watching and sticking to the video, but the retention graphs that I have, like some of this 4-hour video has 1-2% of people watching at the end. That is, in theory, terrible, but crushes like crazy because it's so long. So engineering watch time, right? It's very simple. You want to hook people in the first 60 seconds, rehook them in the first 3 to 5 minutes. You want to have pattern interrupts throughout the video, right? Very simple. I don't want to get too in the weeds on scripting because that part is honestly easy. Anybody with any kind of knowledge can do that. And most business owners understand copy and content already. So that's not really what most people are bottlenecking on when it comes to their YouTube channel. So tons of views, right? My top 3 videos, 2 hours, 8 hours, and 4 hours respectively. And then all of these are over 100K views and they all are 1 to 2 hours, right? So yeah, I mean, it works. I don't need to go deeper on that. Part 6 is playlists, another huge strategic play. Okay, playlists aren't just folders, but they're binge engines. When someone finishes one video inside a playlist, YouTube automatically cues the next one, building trust minute by minute. All right, so I have this playlist right here, which is copywriting success stories. So just watch how other people have made money with copywriting. Watch how other people have joined my programs, worked with me, and then become successful. And there's hours worth of this. And 26,000 people have watched all 11 of these videos of people getting results. Right? So imagine if people were to do that with your business, if people are just watching your results after your results after your results because they're trying to learn to do what you teach. So a little bit about how this works. First, you want to plan the series first. Build a playlist before actually filming. Map the logical question each video is going to answer. So I have about 10 or like about a dozen of these different playlists for different things. One of them is just about free courses. One of them is just going to be specifically about copywriting. One of them is specifically going to be about getting clients and et cetera, et cetera. So they're all kind of topical. So using them like that, very, very powerful, kind of like sub niches or subtopics within your very niche. Link explicitly at the end. At the very end of the videos, I have like, hey, if you want to go learn more about this, I have a video about that. You can watch it next. Right. Then finally is to compound the watch time. One video is one data point. 6 videos in a row is a powerful signal that your channel is worth pushing. If people stay on your channel for a long time, have a long session time, very, very powerful. And YouTube is just manipulating what YouTube wants. YouTube only cares about watch time. So if you optimize for that, you will get views and you will get leads. Part 7, mid-roll CTAs and converting while they watch. Also very important. Dude, I make about 100 CTAs in these longer videos that are 2 and 4 hours. That's how I'm able to grow such a big email list and get so many people on calls and get so many people into the low ticket and the high ticket, etc. Most channels put one CTA at the end, but a significant chunk of the audience has already left by that point. Mid-roll micro CTAs create multiple conversion windows throughout the video, matching viewers at every stage of trust. So a really short, simple example, at the 20 to 30% mark, you might ask them to comment something or like or subscribe, or you might say that you have another video either on the way or another video on your channel, which goes into this more deeply, which is like a different topic. That way people are, again, more interested in what you're doing. They don't trust you too much yet. At the halfway point, you make a medium ask. You might say, hey, I've got a free guide that goes deeper on this. You can go down below to grab it. Then towards the end, you might want to have a book a call or make some sort of bigger ask. Now, it doesn't have to be like this cookie cutter every single time, but it's definitely worth testing out on different videos and seeing which ones kind of bring you results and don't bring you results. So I upload tons more content just like this in written format on LinkedIn. That is also linked down below in this YouTube video. Something like that. But that's also a true CTA if you want to go and look at more content that I have about YouTube as well. So part 8 is the back end building in the ecosystem that actually compounds. The video is the top of the funnel, and the back end is where the real money is made. So where do people go from your YouTube video? Because they don't always just go directly to book a call. You want to be omnipresent. You want them seeing your face whenever they close their eyes. Email list, right? It's the first thing. A free community is the second thing that I've done that was just really giving tons of results as well. Now, it's not for everybody, right? If you want to have like a micro YouTube channel where you're more B2B, free community probably isn't going to be your play, but you can, again, just get them on a different platform, whether that be LinkedIn, whether that be Instagram or any other thing that you have. And then that's the full flywheel, right? To go from YouTube list to the email list, to the community, to more videos, more video views, more subscribers, means more leads, means more sales calls. By the time someone books, they've consumed hours of content, seen dozens of results, trusted completely. They've seen you on multiple different platforms. The call is just a formality. It's just a laydown. Once built, this ecosystem runs largely on autopilot, compounding over time without manually pushing every single piece. Right? That's how it works. Part 9 and 10. Right? Easy, both together. First, idea is to nail it and scale it. Treat YouTube like a testing engine instead of a treadmill. Test different topics, formats, angles, thumbnails, and title structures. When a video performs above average, don't just move on to your next test, double down. Make a series and go deeper. I just showed you all those 1 and 2 hour videos that I had. Dude, whenever I found one thing that worked, I just went. And this is a much better strategy, again, than just posting to post. It might sound like, well, I get more shots, right? I got more up at bats, but it doesn't work that way. The metrics that matter are going to be your click-through rate, your average view duration, subscriber conversion rate, and your client source. So which videos are actually getting you that's why tracking is so important. If you're starting from 0, you're going to want to focus here. You don't need 10K subscribers. 500 with the right content and an ecosystem is more than enough. Treat your channel as a landing page from day one. Use every platform to drive traffic to YouTube, not away from it, and be patient with the compounding, right? It might, I'd say sprint to 10 videos, sprint to 15 videos. And then that way, your YouTube at least has multiple videos on it that can be more or less like a landing page, something that someone can binge. The highest leverage thing that I've ever done is going to be YouTube. It doesn't just get the views, but it builds relationships at scale. It pre-sells your offer before anyone else ever reaches out. It creates an asset that compounds over time and gets more powerful the longer people use it. Every person who books a call has already spent hours with you. They know your system, they trust you, they've already sold themselves, and that's what a properly built YouTube ecosystem does. If you want my help and my team to actually come in and build this whole entire ecosystem for you, well, you only have to spend 30 minutes a week on it. The link to that is down below in the description. My LinkedIn link is also down below in the description, and there's also tons of other videos on this channel that are just like this one as well. Anyways, that's all for now, and I'll be seeing you soon.